Up or else this is out of bounds. The corner can.
I think that was out, man.
Oh, come on.
Because he went down and then he came up. That's the only way you can do. Did you see that?
I did.
Okay.
I understand, but
okay.
His heels are up when he gets to the ball. I understand it was probably illegal touching.
I just watched too much film, man. He's out, man. Dude over in the lacrosse field. They got so many lines on that field, kids don't know what to do.
Also in California, this time in the Bay Area, Tennyson High School's Jacoby Harris cut off his stop. So this goes down as an 80-yard run. It was like a 380-yard run.
I mean, he covers every square inch of this football
Comes
field.
out the other side all the way.
I mean, he goes backwards 20 yards to the north side of the field 30, back to the south side of the field 50.
If I'm the coach of the visiting team, though, we're going to have, after the game, we're going to have tackling practice.
After the game.
Everyone missed them twice.
Before they get on the bus.
Finally, in the CFL, Ottawa's R.J. Harris keeps the concentration after juggling the ball, scoring the touchdown.
It's a big battle this weekend. Ottawa traveling to Saskatchewan. Ottawa didn't come away with the win. Saskatchewan is emerging. Great catch here. And then he kind of trolls them because Saskatchewan, the Rough Riders, that's how they roll. That's their celebration. And I can't remember what it is. It's off some
listen, I thought it was the Hadouken from Street Fighter. Evidently, the kids say it's from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z. That's Dragon Ball Z.
Them damn millennials.
Yep, all those.
Yeah, anonymous source told me.
Anonymous source.
To the Patriots now. Josh Gordon passed his physical, making the trade to New England official. So he is available to play Sunday when the team heads to Detroit. Pats coming off a loss to the Jags, where they could have used more firepower at the wide receiver position. Bill Belichick said they will have to see how it goes with Gordon. See, how should the Patriots use Josh Gordon?
Well, first I got to figure out if he's going to learn the playbook. Like, what position is he going to play? I mean, I don't know how they're going to use him. I don't know how smart he is. I don't know how much information can he retain and be able to participate. So these questions are, we don't know, because we don't know. I don't know what kind of football IQ he's had. I never had a whole bunch of people tell me Josh is a brilliant football player. If I thought he was Randy Moss, I'd be like, oh, Moss can pick it up in a week. You can put Moss at one spot. You can make a list of 10 plays, and then the second half, he'll be able to adjust. I don't know that. New England is very, very difficult. Their system is very, very difficult. That's why wide receivers have struggled there. They typically don't let you just play one position. So how do they utilize his talent? Put him on a bunch of go routes?
That's
like football is just not as easy as people think. And just imagine you going to another job, going to do another show, and then you have to be on TV the next week. There would be a lot of things you just wouldn't know. And you'd have to go on your talent or your skill level. But playing in the NFL game after being in Cleveland 1 week, I just think there's only a few things that he can do to be able to help them against Detroit.
So let's go over what those few things are. You mentioned one, the one I think most people think of immediately, which is the go route. Run a 9. See if he can draw a safety help over to him and free up Gronk.
No, they're not going to double team him. Why would you double team him? He's not going to double team him. He's going to either play off and play zone and play cover 3, or they'll be up bump and run. Why would you play bump and run and have Tom Brady throw it over your head? So play off coverage on him and hope that Tom can't time up with them. So, no, he's not going to get any safety help. People, NFL defenses, I watched Josh play in the Pittsburgh. They didn't double team him. They didn't give him no extra coverage. NFL defenses are not thinking about the 2013 season when they're watching this. They're like, what can he do right now? He does not warrant the type of attention when he had that breakout season.
Okay, so then if he's not going to draw attention away from Gronk, then what can he do to help them with you said the limited things. Coach Mangini yesterday talked about he would have a specific number of plays he knows he can run where he can help them. If they're playing off him like you're talking about, would that open him up if he could run a slant, which I would imagine is the second easiest route to pick up on, the quick slant? Would he be able to do that if they're going to play off him? Like, there's got to be, if he's going to be on the active 47.
Their only thing is New England doesn't throw a lot of slants. That's their thing. Do we do what we do? Or do we try to, which we don't do for anyone else, how do we get a game plan around him and he only might play maybe 10 plays, maybe 5 plays? And that's not, without me being, he just passed the physical. Hadn't been through one New England practice, and then now all of a sudden I'm supposed to determine what a player is going to do.
Do you think we'll see him on Sunday?
I don't know.
Belichick will use him?
I don't know.
Well, here, the thing is this. Right now, they only have 5 wide receivers on the roster right now, and one of them is he's a special teamer, Matthew Slater. He's an excellent special teamer. He would be their emergency wide receiver. So you're not going to have typically only 3 active wide receivers. Now, New England's done that in the past, so they could. But my guess is their plan is for him to be on the game day dressed 47-man active roster. How they will use him, I know that he's not 2013 Josh Gordon. We should note that the final game of last year, he went 4 catches for 115, like with very limited quarterback play. So he's still my concerns with Josh Gordon are maybe a little different than Chris's. We have very similar concerns about is he going to be on the team in a month, about his non-football health concerns. But as far as while he's on the roster, he cannot be 2013 Josh Gordon and still be the most talented wide receiver they've got and still be a guy that I think, without being Randy Moss's level of football IQ, unless his football IQ is an enormous detriment, I would think, and maybe I'm wrong, he would be able to pick up a few things to add at least some more elements to their team this week. Because what we saw last week was the Jags did everything they could to take away Gronk, and the Patriots really struggled for a counterpunch.
Out of all the talented wide receivers that New England has tried out the last 6 to 8 years, Chad Johnson didn't work. The only one that worked was Randy Moss. And Randy Moss is brilliant. I'm talking about his memory is amazing. His ability to recognize coverage is ridiculous. So that's why I know the best answer is I don't know. We don't know what his football IQ is and talent in New England. What does that mean? It means nothing. Oh, this guy's the most talented. So was Jamie Collins.
Yeah.
They got rid of him. So was Chandler Jones. But those guys had time inside the system. This guy has spent less than 24 hours there. I'm going to tell you one thing, though. His hamstring injury didn't seem like it was no big deal. He passed the physical. That was the biggest news coming out of. He had an hamstring injury on Saturday. And on Tuesday, now his hamstring injury, the MRI was clear, and now he's ready to roll. So I'm a wait-and-see approach here.
All right. Well, the Patriots are playing Detroit. The other angle here, they're going up against their former defensive coordinator and Matt Patricia. So we will see there. Coming up, can the Cowboys' defense carry Dak to the playoffs? Next on First Things First.